Hi, this is Dr. Tyler Woods. We had a great outpour of people who paid attention this past video about dementia, and I can't thank Anthony enough for the knowledge he expressed with this. And this week, I just need to come in once again and say, we're tackling that topic again, this time about families. If you have questions about dementia and you don't even want somebody in this home, Anthony is the one to get a hold of. So, with further ado, Rosa's Corner. Good morning, Anthony.
Good morning, Dr. Woods.
You know, we had big feedback on that thing on dementia.
Yeah, I got a few calls about that. That blog that we did, and I looked back on it, and I thought, well, you know, that was, I liked it.
Yeah.
I liked it.
So, for me, I want to continue with that. And so what I want to talk about is, you know, when my father had dementia.
Right.
And somewhat I felt the hardest thing with the dementia was the response by family. Now, what do you find?
You know, on that same, keep it, with that in mind, I, know that the families, are struggling with this, and it's hard for them, to look at their loved one at a new state. It's something very hard for them to accept, what is happening to them. When we think about our parents, we're looking at our parent as someone that was always strong, that someone was always giving us advice, that someone, would always be there to rescue us. Now our parents are 80, 90, 70, whatever it be, and we as the children are having to step in, to make decisions that our parents were clearly making for us and guiding us along. And it's hard for us. That role has been really reversed. It's hard for families to really let go and to accept what's going on. And when I say to let go and accept, there is not a cure for dementia. One of the things that we do here at Rosa is we try to tone down the behavioral part of the dementia. But we're not going to, we're not going to cure it.
Exactly.
We're not going to cure it.
And we do things like coloring and things that foster memory, but
Yes.
yeah, you're right. There is no cure. It's I call it a disease that is a thief.
Right. What we do with the programs that I have in place is we're just trying to redirect some of that anger, some of that aggressiveness, some of that, depression, some of that isolation to get them involved, to kind of channel, that anger rather than lashing out toward other folks. It's just to do, things a little bit different for them. Keeping things very calm for them. Not
Right.
instigating things with them.
Exactly.
You're never going to win a battle, with someone with dementia. It ain't going to happen.
Anthony, I got it.
You, in fact, are escalating the situation.
Exactly.
Because we are, hell-bent on wanting that individual to, respond appropriately. They can't.
Let me ask you this. When you get someone in here with dementia, or some form of, as you talked about last week, the whole ground covers the dementia, some form of memory loss and loss of cognition, what do you actually spend time and talk to the family and share with them what to expect and have their feelings? Are you prepared for the family?
Yes, my role is to, number one is to take care of and to meet my patients' needs. In that, I extend myself out to my families. I really try to get them, as educated. I don't want them to be surprised about what they're going to be seeing next week as this dementia is progressing. Of course, I'm not going to throw everything out to them at once, and I'm going to work them along and just keep them really up to speed on what actually is taking place and what is going to happen next. But that's one of the things by me having specialized providers that come directly to Rosa's. Hence you, if I need you to reach out to that family to help me, you know, guide that family, counsel that family, certainly I'm going to use all the, you know, resources that I have. The case manager that Rosa's now has as part of our team, you know, I can direct the case manager to help me handle, you know, certain situations and to help guide that family, get that family in support groups. And, you know, it's just really listening to the families. You know, they need to understand, you know, that they have my attention, that I'm going to support them.
And you have had me go and talk to a lot of families, and
Right.
you know, there is comfort in knowledge, and there is comfort in comfort.
Yes.
So again, Anthony, I cannot thank you enough for what you do for the senior population, and have a good day.
Thank you.